NBA owners recently voted to explore expansion within the league, but did you know you can do that right now in NBA 2K26?
Go into My NBA and tick the Customize League button while you're choosing settings.
Then place your team into one of the NBA divisions and start customizing.
Use a pre-built team to get on the court fast, download a team design, or select all of your team's details and branding.
Expansion draft time. Build a roster with pieces to make a standout franchise in the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans.
Defend your new home turf and bring an NBA championship to your city.
And they've done it! They've won the NBA championship!
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, we've got DeAndre Ayton. LeBron James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Randall left side. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Doncic against DiVincenzo. Doncic passes to MP. Inside. Randall with the block. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got the first basket of the game for the Timberwolves. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Reeves against McDaniel. No good on that one. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Joe understands how to finish. What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against Portland.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
MP, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Here's Randall to the inside. McDaniels gets a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch and shoot situation, folks.
To the middle, here's Ayton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Ayton's got his third basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Dosumu comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Island subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Randall, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Pass to Hachimura. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's LaRavia. That one a little long.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Island finds Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. 104 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's LaRavia. Still without a basket. Now here's Smart, defended by Dosumu. And it's LaRavia missing. Timberwolves leading. Randall's got 8 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Julius Randle getting it done for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reid holding down the post spots. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Dosumu. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Pass to Kennard. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's James. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
I tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
And they went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Reid against James. Pass to Reeves. Good on the 13-footer. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you, Kevin.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Conley. The shot misses. Nice D from Doncic. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Boy, you have to be careful if Gobert is in the zip code, folks. This is a great shot blocker.
Shooting foul as the... And Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Luke Kennard. And that one falls for Mike Conley. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Here's Conley. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trail by 8. MP right side. From 17 feet out, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Oh, Ayton in position. And no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. MP, no good. Timberwolves leading by 12. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Reeves the pass to MP. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Conley against Doncic. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
It's like Luka absorbs willingly that contact. He relishes the idea that he's going to finish despite it.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Minnesota foul. Rudy Gobert. Second personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for 2, DeAndre Ayton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hatchimer is checked in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia comes in for Austin Reeves. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for MP. Here's McDaniels from down in the low post. It goes. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got LeBron James. MP is out there with Doncic. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Reeves in at the 3. That's the Laker 5.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
And they'll get another chance. And Luka wanting it more.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the game.
Man, that is DiVincenzo simply willing the ball in the bucket. That's 2 points the hard way.
James, the pass to MP. Rebound, Minnesota.
You've got to be more aggressive. That kind of soft effort won't get it done.
And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, 2 guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
McDaniels with the ball, defended by Reeves.
That's about moving downhill with purpose. McDaniels puts it on the floor and makes the drive work.
Back to Doncic. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Reeves in the corner. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer is right on target. Reeves has got 7 points.
Oh, nice find by LeBron. This guy is the best passer I've ever seen.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Reeves the pass to MP. And there it is for him. MP's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And team strategies closely guard aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's... Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. On the court for Minnesota, the forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Dosumu. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Well, you see what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Dosumu with it, now defended by MP. Dosunmu, shot's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
James dishes to MP. Pass to Ayton. Back to MP. Chalk up 2 there. MP's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
go. Here's Dosumu, covered by MP. And the rejection by Ayton. James in the high post. MP passes to James. LeBron crushing off the contact. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Edwards looking it over. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Well, we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Allie, thank you so much. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. MP against Edwards. On the wing, Reeves. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block. Fast break. Here they come. Here's DiVincenzo. Money.
DiVincenzo is fearless. I don't care what time of the game it is. Big bucket to be had. Yes, sir.
Pass to MP. LeBron James on the wing. Back to MP. It's in.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
For three, Edwards. Reeves with the rebound.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for two. Number 71.
Let's go.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker.
Final. Say thank you, God, bless me.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gobert trying to get open. Doesn't go that time. James with some nice D. And now we've got the intentional foul.
belong to Los Angeles, LeBron James. 2 shots.
LeBron James. Got you, bro.
And that makes it a 7-point lead.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
Randall from outside. Rebound the Lakers. Reeves with it. Here's MP. The kick out to LeBron. Doncic outside. And so the Lakers take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And so long, everyone.
Scatterboo man, scatterboo man. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, nigga. Let's go check next match, bro. Let's go to check next match. Yeah, let's go. That's the next match, bro.
Let's talk about when you left the WNBA to the WNBA of now. What type of change and growth have you seen in the league?
Oh my gosh, how long do we have to talk about that? Obviously now viewership and the fans, it's just grown so much.
Coming right up, the Lakers taking on the Grizzlies. For the Lakers, in 5 games, they've come away with just 1 win, still searching for answers. Grizzlies, Lakers is next, right after this. Happy Halloween, everyone. We're bringing treats here at 2K Sports. It's a special October 31st NBA Throwdown. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the Lakers starting 5. They've got Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves out there with LeBron James. Then it's MP, and it's Hayes in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Edie, Santi Aldama out there with Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Coward in at the 2. For both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA, 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Fires for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Inside, here's Hayes. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And Morant gets double-teamed. Out left to the wing. Aldama outside. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key.
Here's Coward. On the take, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. MP, the pass to Hayes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hayes has got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one's good. Coward. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Hayes. Back to MP. And it's Coward with a rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Coward's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Doncic passes to MP. Pulls up at the elbow. That one a little long. Grizzlies lead by 5. Here's Coward. An easy 2 on the layup. Coward's got 8.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. So Memphis calls timeout, their first. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Prosper's checked in for Edie. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Spencer's checked in for Wells. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Morant. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Kennard against Jerome. Pass to Spencer. Here's Coward. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 5. And Richard, Coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
Here's Jerome. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Spencer, guarded by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt with the block. And it's out of by Vanderbilt. A minute 4 left to play in the first quarter. Spencer.
Mark.
Big group substitution here for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Prosper. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Wells is checked in for Spencer. And it's Ja Morant in for Jerome.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
We've got Jalen Wells, Zach Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Coward in a shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Edey. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for Luka Doncic. Down low. Here's Coward. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now, here is James. 23 points his last outing. Here's MP. And it's Coward with a rebound. Coward's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial? Whoa!
Wow!
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And here's Doncic outside, sends it home from 3-point land. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Morant with it. Hayes picks him up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style. With a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
In an era where so many point guards are 3-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team. And he's got a championship to show for it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you, B.A.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Hayes.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Grizzlies trail by 11. Pass to Coward. Now Aldama. There's the triple. Drops in the three. Aldama's got 8 points here in the quarter.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Doncic outside. And again, it's the Lakers.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pippen outside. Outside Wells. Let's go with a three. That one doesn't drop. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic.
The Grizzlies, 38. The Lakers, 48.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Chomps, thanks for the report. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got LeBron James. Luka Doncic is out there with MP. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Reeves in at the three. Pass to Wells. Here's Edie. And the layup is good off the glass.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
To the inside. Here's MP. And it's Coward with a rebound. Coward's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Wells. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Wells has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Lakers call timeout. A story of 2 halves last season for the Grizzlies, Richard. At the All-Star break, second in the West. But things went south down the stretch.
Yeah, specifically their defense took a turn for the worse. They barely made the postseason and only to get swept by the Thunder.
So both teams making some changes here. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Second, the Grizzlies. Changes now for the Lakers. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic finds MP. James outside. Oh, drains the 19-footer. James has got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.